thunder or is that planes? That's weird. Okay. Hi. Hello, hello. I think that's thunder. We must be getting a storm. All right, I gotta mute. Perfect. Hi, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. So I figured I'd probably do a video now, and then I'm guessing, ooh, now the wind is blowing. It must be thunder. I'm guessing that I think I will be doing, ooh, look at, a video at my normal time too, I think. What time is it? 4:45? Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. It's been a good birthday so far. So, damn it. Why did her light go out? I'm so mad. It was just on. She has this really cool light. But anyways, that's one of my presents from my husband who totally gets me. And love my shirt. Thank you. Thank you. You're on a break? Yay! Happy, happy birthday. Thank you. Bad light bulb. It could be, or it could be we used our old batteries. That's possible too. Wow, it's really blowing out there. Hopefully we don't have this horrible storm and knocks out you. And, ooh, my aunt's coming home with groceries soon, but I don't have to carry them because it's my birthday. Thank you. So I actually have a couple of unboxings I figured I would do. Tonight I wanted to have a look at some dark decks because Mabbin is over. So it is time for dark decks. So I have them all out. You want to see the storm? Hold on. I don't know if you can see it. Oh gosh. So, oh, can you? I don't know if you can see through. Ooh. Here. It just started to rain. But that wind is blowing. All right, you can't tell that it's blowing. Of course you can't tell right there, darn it. If Mabbin is over, what holiday is it? It's my birthday. That's what holiday is. No. Next is Samhain, though. Samhain is the next one. Yay! So yeah, it's pouring. Like all of a sudden it just... And I hear thunder still. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but I do too. I absolutely love thunderstorms. That sounds like it could be a big one. It's just like rumbling across. Gorgeous. I love thunderstorms, totally. So yes. So I have gotten quite a few. Hold on. You see the Scully in the middle? Hold on, I'll have to show you. Actually, I showed a video, but he's new too. Hold on, I have to bring him up because you can see his brains moving, which is totally cool. You see his brains in there? I love him. So he's another present. I think I'm going to make him guard the rest of my Scullies because since Samhain is coming next, I'm going to be setting up my ancestral altar with all my Scullies and stuff. And then I got this plate or tray. This is another present I got. So I got lots of good stuff. And it's not over. And I got an awesome Maleficent dress and the horns and stuff, but I'll save that for, you know. Isn't that awesome? It was at Big Lots. So I don't know if you have a Big Lots, but hi, Red Rum. So hello, everyone, and thank you all for your birthday wishes. It's been great. Tonight, I want to do, now, if for some reason I'm not on tonight, because honestly, I still don't know if we're supposed to be doing anything like special tonight or anything. I have no idea. And my husband doesn't usually tell me. He just says, okay, let's go get in the car. So if I'm not on tonight, then tomorrow I will be doing the dark decks for sure, because I have them all sitting out here, so they have to be done soon. But I figured I have 2 decks that I got yesterday, actually, that I really wanted to unbox really quickly because they're both Kickstarters and they're both really good for different reasons. So let me, without further ado, so I don't know if any of you, I don't see Maya. I know Maya knows what this is. Thank you. Love my Sanderson sisters. I don't know if any of you have seen the cartoon called Over the Garden Wall. I love this cartoon. It was like a limited run series actually, and then I guess they have, thank you Papa Squirrel and everyone, Misty and everyone. Hi Lucy and Selkie and everyone. Hello. So anyways, Over the Garden Wall. It's an awesome cartoon. It was a limited series, basically, that came out on Cartoon Network, actually, came out with it first. And it's one of those things, for me, it's like a classic, have to watch it all the time. It's awesome. My son got me watching it. Awesome. I really, hi Kay, Book Lioness, and the girls. Yay. Papa Squirrel and Rowena, you guys are awesome. I love you. So it is an amazing cartoon though. It is one that I pull out like every year. It came out originally in 2014. And it's so cute, and it's a cute cartoon, and it's done like in a vintage style, and it's got really cute music to it and everything. And it's a great theme cartoon. Like, you know, it has adult lessons in it, and I really love it. So, when I saw this deck coming from Kickstarter, when the Kickstarter started, I knew this was one that I would have to back, because this deck, thank you, this deck is about that cartoon, Over the Garden Wall. And if you haven't seen it, I do encourage you to look it up. It is a great cartoon. It is, I think there's 10 episodes. And they're about 11 or 12 minutes an episode. So in a couple hours, you could watch the whole thing. And it's super good. It's really, really a great cartoon, and I love it. So this is called Tarot of the Unknown. Hi, Honey Owlette. Thank you. Hi, Phelan. And this whole deck is great. It has done Johnny Bravo, not Johnny Bravo. It's called Over the Garden Wall. Under the Garden Wall. So this is the Tarot of the Unknown. It is by Chris. Get my glasses on. It is by Chris Smith. It's on Hulu. Perfect. There you go. And that cartoon is on Hulu. You can find it on, where did I watched part of it yesterday. Some of it's on Comcast right now. So it comes with a little booklet. First of all, the box is amazing. And the cartoon is about these 2 brothers who get lost in the woods. And I have to say that it's so cute because like they don't spend a whole lot of time. You don't know their backstory. You don't know where they came from or anything like that. But it's this teenage kid and his little brother. And his little brother's name is Greg. And the teenage kid, his name is Wirt. Vaginal exiting day. Thank you, Brad. And it's just so cute. And they're trying to find their way home, and they run across all these characters in the woods. And the beast is in the woods, and it's amazing. It's called Over the Garden Wall. Really, really amazing cartoon. I love it. Love it. So this whole deck is based on this cartoon completely. The box is amazing. It's such a cool box. It's really amazing. It looks like a book. And then even on the inside, this deck is very high quality stuff. I absolutely love it. So it comes with this little booklet. Actually, I have to say, I'm not sure if you will get the little booklet or not, because I'm not sure what is included. That was just Kickstarter. I never know what, but I know his, by the way, his site, which I'm going to post right here, right now. His site is amazing, and he has this deck right now up for sale on his site, and he has like these stickers. He's an artist that makes stickers and pins and all kinds of stuff. So if you go to his site there, it's really neat. So it's a great little booklet, which is great. I got some extra stuff, which some of it I think you can get on his site, and some of it probably not. And the extra stuff is, I got a couple stickers, I believe. That's the Beast, which I'm not going to spoil the cartoon in case you haven't seen the cartoon, because it's really good. But I will tell you that a lot of times what they think is the scary stuff in the woods turns out to not be so scary. That's a sticker. And this is a sticker, which is important in the show. It's a coin that is in the show. And then I also got this journal. Was that a scarecrow? I can't tell you what no, it wasn't. But watch the show. I can't tell you what it actually was, but it looks like a scarecrow or a beast, right? So the journal that I got is a tarot journal. And all the pages are the same, but it's like, so today's cards, when you pull a card, what question did I ask? And then, right? It's an awesome journal. And so every page, you can pull a different tarot card and write about it and stuff. So, aren't they? Ugh, I love them. And then we got a specific pin, and I don't know if you can see it. Yep, it says I'm live, but it's lying. Okay. Wait. Refresh. I think I am back on if you refresh. Yay! I don't know what the hell YouTube just did, but hopefully you all are coming back to me right now. Yay, we're back. Okay. Don't ask me that, like, literally I got the circle of death and then the screen went black and it said reconnecting for a while. Then it went black. So I don't know what the hell it was. But I'm back. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for your birthday wishes. Okay. So this is what I really want to get into because the cards are so damn cute. I mean, I can't even tell you. When you see this this cartoon, you're going to love this cartoon. As far as I'm concerned, it's a new classic cartoon because it's that cute. It has great music. It is just fantastic. So the back of the cards is this, which I just love. I wish that they weren't glossy. They are, but it's not sticky glossy anyways. I will tell you that it's gilded edges. So beautiful. Love that your hair wedges. Yeah, Winifred's. I know. I was thinking that's a good thing about this. Is it's good for, at least another month or so. So it's super cute. All of these cards are like characters on the show. So the Fool becomes the Greg. This is the little brother. The dog next to him is also in the show. All of the characters are from the show and they all like play a role in they're trying to find their way home and they're lost in the woods. This is the older brother. This is the magician which becomes the Wirt. That's his name, is the Wirt. This is the High Beatrice, which is the High Priestess. You'll see there's little, and he says in his little booklet here, there's little, what do you call them, Easter eggs? There's little Easter eggs from both the show and from Rider-Waite-Smith, because the creator loves Rider-Waite-Smith. So it is very Rider-Waite-Smith based. It just is with people from the show. And so, like he was talking about, the Easter egg in this from the show is that Beatrice, her scissors become the pomegranates in the back. So really cute little Easter eggs throughout the whole thing. And like I said, from both the show and from Rider-Waite-Smith, because he likes Rider-Waite-Smith. So this is the Empress Marguerite, which is in the show. But again, very Rider-Waite-Smith. So even someone who didn't know the show, they're really cute cards, and you can tell what they are because it's very based on Rider-Waite-Smith. This is the Emperor Endicott. Mr. Endicott is in the show. He's a rich guy in the show who ends up with the Empress. This is 5 is the Hierophant. Adelaide the Hierophant is the show. Thank you, Denise. And again, like I said, really see Wirt and Greg are kneeling in front of the Hierophant. So very Rider-Waite-Smith. You still can, even if you don't know anything about the show, you still can read this as a deck. It just this deck is tempting, but I'm on a depth 3 months. Uh-oh. Here's the Lovers. The Chariot, which here's Greg with his frog here. His frog goes through many names throughout the show. This is Anti-Whispers. So this is the Strength card, which is Anti-Whispers. Yay! Hi, Papa Squirrel. Yes, I know. I'm eating cookie dough in honor of your birthday. Oh, that's something I haven't even done today, but that's a good idea. I may have to do that. Oh, I forget. This is on top chat now. Thank you. Live chat. Okay. Here is the Hermit, which becomes the Woodsman. The Wheel of Fortune, which has the frogs in there and Wirt and all kinds of things. The Justice card. See, again, very, very Rider-Waite-Smith. Something you can definitely follow even if you know nothing about the show. But I have to say, if you don't know anything about the show, I highly encourage you to watch it because it's such a cute show. The Highwayman is the Hanged Man. I'm really liking this deck. Really? I do too. I just think this is going to become a staple, especially around Samhain time for me. Here is Lorna, which replaces Death, but you can see we still have the flag on her apron here. There's a bunch of the symbolism still from the Death card. Just becomes a character. Here's Temperance. So cute. The Devil becomes the Beast, which is absolutely, I have to say, I'm glad he made this the pin because this is one of the favorites for me of this whole deck. I haven't gotten a tarot deck since before Tarot Stock when I got the Ritual Abuse Tarot that is inspired by scary stories to tell in the dark. No kidding. Right? Isn't that? I know. It really is. This is like my favorite. You have both Wirt and Greg and the Beast. Which, when you watch this show, you'll find out what the Beast is. Here we have the Tower, or the Enoch. Is the head of the vegetable people. What show is this from? This is from Over the Garden Wall. It is a limited run series that was done in 2014 by Cartoon Network, and is It is just so cute. It literally, you can watch all the episodes in like under 2 hours, just about 2 hours, because they're about 11 minutes a piece, give or take. There's the star. Did I say under again, Phelan? I've been doing that all day. There's the star card. I'm just going to make some decks for a while. Here's the moon. I love this card. Such a cute card because I don't want to spoil any of the show, but you see both the wolf kind of character and the dog and the turtle, and they all have to do with each other. So definitely take a look. This is the sun card, which is Jason Funderburger. The horse, Jason Funderburger. And the frog is riding it. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Here's Judgment. Which I love that here Greg becomes Judgment against the vegetable people here. Here's the World. Super cute. So the swords become the axes. So Ace of Axes. And then what he's done is each suit represents a specific thing. So like the axes, they all have human characters from the show. So there's Wirt for the Two of Axes. Again, still very Rider-Waite-Smith though. So here we have the axes of the woodsman. Chopping up the tree. Four of Axes. And this is Wirt taking his nap here and dreaming. Such a cute deck. I don't know if you really want me to go through all of these. They are all super cute. Look at here, we have the 8 of Axes, or the 8 of Swords. We went through this card very recently, so I figured I'd show that one. She's kind of tied up here with the axes all around her. Very, very Rider-Waite-Smith. Still very easy to read, even within the context of characters of this show. Here's the 10 of Swords, or the 10 of Axes. Cutting down this tree, which, again, it means a lot when you watch the show. And the show is very adult themed within what they do. They do a really good job of that. The Page of Axes. The Knight of Axes with the runaway horse. Queen of Axes. And the King of Axes is, of course, the woodsman. And then the wands is still the wands. The wands represent all the animals of the show. So, very Rider-Waite-Smith, but now you have the animal characters of the show. But totally easy to follow. Love that it's axes, right? Isn't that cute? Wonder how many tarot decks there are. Ooh, in total now, I don't know if we could even begin to count. It is an amazing number for sure. And then, so cute. Get the Queen of Wands. So, so cute. And then the Pentacles represent the vegetable people. Consult the Elder Scrolls, right? So you'll see the vegetable people. I think they come in episode 4, I think, I want to say. And an interesting thing that I didn't realize that he talks about in the book here is that the vegetable people, they wear gloves and stuff, and he didn't realize until he started drawing these vegetable people that their fingers, I'm trying to find an example of that. Here, where did I see? Example of their fingers. Oh, here we go, kind of. They don't have fingers. So all their hands, their gloves and stuff, they dip down because they don't have fingers in the individual gloves. Which is, I don't know, just a funny thing that I didn't really recognize when I watched the show. But it's one of those things. Hey, be nice to each other. Kitten, you need to leave her alone or she's going to beat the crap out of you. So, look at that 9. That is so Rider Waite just with this character. So, I love the court cards of this suit are super cute and very Halloween-y. You know, it's a great deck to come right before Samhain. Finally, the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups becomes a red solo cup because they're talking about teenagers. And the suit is represented by teenagers at the party. Which turns out really cute. Wirt and his brother Greg. Names, not items. So, like the 7 of Cups, he has the witch teenager creating the 7 cups. Instead of having to pick from the 7 cups, he has the witch that is creating the 7 cups. Hi, Shauna. So, if you have not seen Over the Garden Wall, I just totally suggest you watch it. And if you love it like I do, you will want this deck because it is such a cute deck. Such a cute deck. And perfectly in line with the show. And perfectly in line. And then he did add one card, which is a self-portrait called the Chris. Thank you, sweetheart. And then that just kind of talks about the show a little bit. And how he was influenced by both the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and the show Over the Garden Wall. Really a fantastic deck. Really well made. I love the cards. The card stock is good. The box is beautiful. And it represents the show. And it's a great deck for this time of year. So I do highly recommend it for sure. We got our own little fortune in the box, by the way. Money doesn't buy happiness, but does happiness buy movie tickets? So, and I will give you again, here is the, there's the website, the link to find him, and if you want the deck. And after this is all over, I'll make sure I put it in the down bar. So the second deck, thank you, Cypress. It has insanely high reviews on IMDb, if anyone was curious. It really does. It's because it's, like I said, I think it's a new classic cartoon because it is so, it's one of those cartoons that have all kinds of lessons for adults, but, you know, in a kid context. And lessons for kids too. It's super good. Okay, so the other deck that I'm going to talk about, what time is it? 31 minutes. Oh, I'm still doing pretty good. 31 minutes, that's pretty good for me. The other deck that I'm going to talk about happens to be good timing also, because here we are in self-care September, and the deck that I'm getting is a self-care oracle. It is called the Fox Universal Tarot Oracle. Even the cover art for the show looks awesome, doesn't it? It is so, I can't recommend it enough. It is such a cute show. I just love this show. It's super cute. So I got a little postcard from the creator. This is from the creator of the Fox Tarot. And I dropped it. Kind of have myself boxed in when I get all this together. I know what I'll be watching tonight, right? I wish I could get my husband to watch cartoons. He's like, nah. I'm like, no, it's really good. We happen to get little buttons also with that. So I'm trying, does she not have her name on the box? She doesn't have her name on the box. Isn't she funny? That's why, partly why I kept up the Kickstarter page. Taylor Hancock, that's her name. And she is the creator of the Fox Universal Tarot, which is really a self-care oracle deck. It has the same number of cards and it kind of follows the same outline of what a tarot deck does, which is why she named it a tarot deck, but said really it's a self-care oracle deck. Because she has changed around the meanings of everything to be about self-care. She is, I'll tell you, Taylor, her story is that she was a mental health worker for a long, long time. And the more stress that got to her, she was under a lot of stress trying to take care of patients that had less and less money, and less. It's not about money though. That it was very hard to take care of as many patients as she was taking care of for mental health, and see that less and less services were being covered, that less and less attention was being paid to mental health. So she was having to work with more people with less of a budget, less of a, help, less of all kinds of things. And it wore on her to the point where she almost had a nervous breakdown. And she had to quit her job that she loved and she had for a very long time. And as soon as she quit, she found out she was pregnant, which is awful. Mental health is just as important. And she was not, what she realized is she wasn't taking care of her own mental health. So she created this deck to kind of help her remember that her own self-care was very important. So I fully wanted to, support this deck because that's so important to all of us who are in any field, but in the healthcare field, we always talk about that. And it's, here we are talking about self-care, September. It's a good, sounds like the story of every facility, right? Absolutely, Papa Squirrel. Absolutely. So her name is Taylor Hancock. Let me give you her website here. So if you're interested, you can look her up. And again, I will leave that link in the down bar once it loads up all the way. Again, gorgeous. The box itself is beautiful. It's a nice hard box. I love the inside, that's the backs of the cards also. She includes a really great book because this is not your typical tarot deck. It kind of follows the same structure, but all the cards have different meanings. So that's why it really is more of an oracle deck. You really want to use the guidebook when you're pulling these cards, and at least until you learn what they are. But again, it does follow the tarot structure. So it goes from, although she added one extra card, which is, or maybe two extra cards, I can't remember. But 0 to 21. And then two. Yeah, she included 00, which is the fox, which represents self. And then the last one in the major arcana is the infinity sign, which is the body, mortality. The buttons with the cute on scrubs, right? Absolutely, I agree. Okay, so these cards, I have to say, are these are close to some of my favorite card stock. And now I'm going to throw them on the ground. Again, they are gold gilded edges. I don't know what it is. I'm over the gold gilded edges, especially when it's shiny. I think if they're matte, they're really pretty now, but I think it's just, I don't know. I'm over the gold. I wish people would do silver or a different color, or I don't know. I'm just over the guild. The cardstock is matte though, and great cardstock. Great cardstock. This is the back of the cards. It's fully reversible. And these are black and white cards, just so you know. This is the extra card 00, which means the self. She's from Gabriella Island, not far from you. There you go. It wears down too quickly. Yeah, I agree. And the artwork is beautiful. Here's 0, the newborn growth. Kidding. I like Matt, right? I do like that once you read the book a little bit, she at least has a keyword on the cards so that it will give you an idea of what direction you're going in when you pull these cards. Here is, where are we at? 1 is the child. Really beautiful images. 2, the brother, is emotions. 3, the crone, is intellect. Sadly, my phone is dying. I'm at work. That's okay, honey. Love you, Kim. 4 is the stranger character. 5 is the mystic spirituality. Sorry, I'm going fast, I know. 6 is the betrothed relationship. So see, it does follow the same structure. It's just different, but I like them. 7 is the father, finance. These look awesome. I agree. And I think this is really good for self-care kind of stuff. 8 is the sister, employment. 9 is the recluse, housing. You love these? Good. Gilding of silver would go better with the black and white. And I agree. I totally agree. I wish that they would have done silver. It would have looked so nice. To me, it's kind of out of place with the black and white. YouTube has been giving me a fit for the last few hours. Well, Dana, I will tell you, it definitely gave me a fit halfway through this, so I hear you. 10 is the collector, environment. Oh, come on. There you go. 11, the warrior, adventure. 12, the conjurer, skills. And again, I'm not going to go through every single card. I figured I'd go through the major arcana and then I'll just touch on a couple of the minor cards. Thank you. Thank you. They wanted some pop with the gold. I know. 13 is the mother, family. Love that card. That's the... I was going to say that's the card that's on the box, but not really. But that's the card that is on the postcard that we got. 14, the teacher, education. 15, the sage, community. These are really cool cards. And then once I go through a couple cards of each of the minors, we'll kind of read what the guidebook has to say about one of the cards. 16, the oracle, culture. I love that. Love that. But it seems like gold is what's in right now. Yeah, they're pretty. I'm fine with that. 17, the twins, friendship. 18, the nymph, sex. Love that card too. 19, the artist, creativity. 20, the navigator, vision. That's cool. Cool card. 21, the spirit, philanthropy. That's cool too. With the crystals. I love the crystals. Yay! For sure. And finally, the infinity, which is mortality, the body. And then the suits are wheels, spoons, candles, and diamonds. So I'll just show you a couple of them. There's the wheels, identity, ace of wheels. Here's 4 is awareness, the 4 of wheels. Then the court cards are, starts off with the student of wheels, goal setting. Then it goes to the ghost of wheels, perspective. The witch of wheels. This is needs. And finally, the wizard of wheels, actualization. So again, really dropping. dropping. Okay. Really great. I really like the artwork in here. I like that it's based on self-care stuff. Let's pick a card. All right, let's say the 10 of candles, which is apathy. Mama, don't drop them. I'm trying. And let's read what the guidebook says about apathy. 10 of candles. So there is one whole page for each card. Wait. All right, hold on. We got to go back 2 cards. This is terrible. I not that I'm trying to pick, but I love this image. Where is it? There it is. Cool image. All right. So this is the 8 of candles, which is trauma. Isn't that a neat image? Okay, this is what it says. Trauma is a type of psychological damage that occurs as the result of a distressing event, i.e. the loss of a close family member or spouse, a natural disaster or accident, witnessing war or violence, etc. There are 3 types of trauma: acute, a single incident; chronic, repeated incidents, abuse or domestic violence; and complex, exposure to multiple and varied events. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that can develop following a particularly shocking or frightening event. Symptoms of trauma include flashbacks, nightmares, uncontrollable thoughts about the event, and severe anxiety. A traumatized person may struggle to live a normal life. Trauma is serious and requires heavy work to overcome, but it is possible. Speak to a professional if you have experienced trauma and are struggling to cope. So, who? Donna. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are terrible. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I love you guys so much. I don't know. What am I going to do with you guys? You guys already give me back so much. I'm speechless now. You are the reason that I do this. I love the interaction. I love to be able to, thank you, to be able to teach that connection. That's the most important thing to me, is to teach you to connect and to help you in any way I can to connect. So thank you. I love it. I love this group. I love how we're doing. I love how we've created this family and how it continues to grow. It's awesome. You left me speechless. Thank you. So again, this is the Fox Universe Tarot, a self-care oracle. And really, I mean, couldn't come up at a better time. Love all the love. Me too, Papa Squirrel. Isn't it great? I don't know what I'd do if I hadn't found this channel. Really. All right, I'm going to post her link one more time. Thank you. Thank you, Shelly. And then I will make sure once this uploads, I'll make sure I put both of them in the down bar for sure. I may be back on tonight. I'm not going to promise because it's another 2 hours. We'll see. It depends on, what the hubby and I are doing. I'm kind of hoping I might be able to talk him into going to a movie. I know I'll never get him in to see Downton Abbey, but maybe I can get him to see something. Either way, I will be back on tomorrow if I'm not on tonight again. And if the next time I see you, we're doing dark decks. So I'll give you a little hint of a idea of that's all the tarot decks that I have pulled out that are dark decks. And then there's my dark decks, oracle decks. So there's a little preview for you for dark decks coming out because he should, right? Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't expect him to sit through Downton Abbey though. Because it's Samhain season. Mabon is over and Samhain season is on the horizon. So it's time to pull out dark decks. Yay, dark decks. I'm so excited. So the next time you see me, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, that's what we'll be doing. Yay! It's your birthday. If you want to see Downton Abbey, you should see it. You know what? Don't get me wrong. I love Downton Abbey, but I think because I love him, I wouldn't make him sit through Downton Abbey. There's no way. He would sleep, and I don't want to pay that much money to watch him sleep. But we'll see something. I like all kinds of movies, so we're good. Thank you guys. I love you so much, and thank you for always pulling the love out of all of us, right? Thank you. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.